back to Cooking with Ash. Today I will be sharing my friend Sanjana recipe with you guys for some quick and simple but delicious rasmalai. If you love rasmalai as much as I do, well then this is the recipe for you. These, oh my god, these are melting in your mouth. Look at that. Look how delicate and soft and juicy these are. You're gonna thank me for this recipe. To all my Hindu brothers and sisters, sending love, happy Diwali. Enjoy. Prepare our rasmalai balls. These are the ingredients I will be using. Simple and so easy. I have here some powder milk and it's full cream, some powdered sugar, ghee, and room temperature milk. So I'm gonna start the preparation of these delicious balls. To prepare our milk mixture for our rasmalai balls, these are the ingredients I will be using. I have here some whole milk, regular whole milk, some powder milk, condensed milk, pistachio, crushed up pistachio, and some sliced up almonds. Also saffron is used here, but guess what? My store don't have saffron because it's so Diwali and it's busy, no saffron. So if you have saffron, a few strands would do great here. Just add it to your milk mixture. So let's go ahead and prepare this. To my pan, I'm gonna go ahead and add my milk. In goes a few cardamom pods that I forgot to mention when I was listing the ingredients as usual. I always forget something, but hey, and I'm gonna go in with my full cream powder milk here, and I'm going to work this in. Then we're gonna proceed to add our other ingredients. Now that our milk powder is completely dissolved here, I'm going to go in with our chopped up pistachio, and in goes our sliced up almonds, and you want to mix those in. And we're gonna bring this up to a boil or simmer for 5 minutes. Do not walk away from the stove. Keep an eye on it because you don't want your milk to burn, you just want it to be simmering. So drop your heat to about 4 if you're using an electric stove, and just stick around, make sure nothing is burning or so. So while our mixture is on the stove, our milk, and I have it on low heat and I'm keeping an eye, we're gonna start to make our rasmalai balls. And I just went in here with my ghee. In goes our powdered sugar, and you want to incorporate everything in well. And for this part, I'm gonna go ahead and transfer this into a pan. I usually like to work it like this, but you can work it in the pan too, whatever is easier for you. You can do that. Add everything to your pan one time rather than, dirty another container or bowl or whatever. But this is how I love to do it. I want to make sure, I want to feel everything with my fingers and make sure everything is incorporated well. But I'm going to transfer this now to a pan. Now that I transfer this into the pan, I'm gonna go in with my milk and I'm gonna mix this in. You wanna keep mixing it until, it becomes to the nice loose texture that you're looking for. So I'm gonna go ahead and work this, and then I'm gonna come back and show you. So this is the consistency you're looking for when you bring your mixture together with your milk. This is what you're looking for. So I went ahead and bring it over to the stove, and I'm gonna mix this until it comes to like a nice smooth paste, I would say. And I'm gonna keep showing you that process. It has to thicken. So you wanna keep mixing it. Do not walk away. I have it here on low heat. So you wanna keep mixing and turning very quickly. I have it right now in the setting very low. Again, it's an arm workout, but it's worth it. The finished product is going to be delicious. And it's less time consuming rather than the, the other long process of making the rasmalai of spoiling the milk and, you know, getting the curds and draining all that liquid out. This is so much faster, easier. If you love rasmalai like me, well, this recipe is going to be your BFF. I cannot thank my friend Sajana enough for sharing this recipe with me. So that's it. It came together beautifully, nice and thickened. I'm gonna take this off the heat and then we're gonna proceed to form our little rasmalai balls. So when it's not sticking anymore and it's rolling nicely off the sides like this, that's when you know you have the perfect consistency. So our milk mixture came up to a nice simmer, and I went ahead and turned it off, about 5 minutes simmering, and I turn it off. So this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna leave this to sit here until we finish with our rasmalai balls. So to start roll out our rasmalai balls, I'm gonna go ahead and lightly ghee my hand, lightly rub some ghee. This is gonna prevent it from sticking, you know, and it'll help you roll it out nice and smooth. So you want to do little balls, roll them out as smooth as you can get them, and then you're gonna press them down like that. I have a plate here, I'm gonna set it to the plate, you know, and keep putting ghee on your hands, you know, it will help the process along. You're making little flat patties, and this depends on how big you want to do it too. I'm doing mine's, you know, little and nice, because when they go into the milk, they're gonna suck up the milk nice, and they're gonna fat up, swell up, then go get thick up and nice. So I'm gonna finish these off, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna finish up these delicious rasmalai. And this is what my rasmalai balls are looking like. Well, patty, if you want to say. So this is what it's looking like. I am going to take it over to the stove and we're going to finish this up. So I went ahead and, you know, bring my milk back up to temperature, and I'm going to go in and sweeten this with our condensed milk. You can use sugar here too. Your preference. This is going to be rich and delicious. Yum. And I'm just gonna mix that in well. And when you're doing this, make sure you use straight up whole milk. I'm using organic whole milk. As long as it's, you know, full cream whole milk, it'll be perfect for this recipe. So now that everything is sweetened here and nice, I'm gonna let it come up to a simmer, and then I'm gonna proceed to drop our rasmalai balls. Now that our milk has come up to a nice simmer, I'm gonna go ahead and drop our rasmalai balls or patty, whatever you want to say here, to our milk, and we're gonna drop this heat to 2 and simmer this on low for about 8 to 10 minutes until our rasmalai balls become puffy and nice and absorb some of that delicious goodness here. So you don't want to go in and turn up anything, you know, keep your heat low and slow and simmer this. So after searching all over in the house, I found like 3 strands of saffron I had left. I just, you know, pop it in there. And if you have more, it'll be perfect. But oh well, if you don't, you know, just work with what you have. But this is what our rasmalai is looking like after 8 minutes. Look at that. The balls are nice and tender and soft. They didn't fall apart or anything of the sort. I'm gonna turn off the heat here and let it rest a little bit, and then we're gonna serve it up. So here is our finished plated rasmalai. It's looking beautiful. And guys, it tastes amazing. These are so soft and delicate and juicy and moist. Oh my goodness. Every bite is amazing. Thank you so much, Sanjana, for your for sharing this amazing recipe with me, love. And it was so quick, easy, and simple. So thank you guys so much for joining us in the kitchen. I hope you have a blessed and safe Diwali. Also, if you try this recipe, leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Also, do not forget to share with your friends and family. Sharing is caring. And if you haven't subscribed us yet, what are you waiting for? I don't have my taste tester, but I'm trying to get this recipe up for you guys. And believe me, it's delicious. It's so juicy and delicious. Oh, heavenly. So bye for now.